And I hear you're a model as well.
Model?
Yeah.
Model?
Yeah.
Me? No. I don't identify myself as a model. I don't think I would like to identify myself as a model. Are you a model?
Oh, no.
Nothing against Germany or Germans or whatever the case is, but
I totally understand.
there's just too much going on in Berlin. From personal experiences, just the dating life, just the crime. I experienced theft last week. I experienced violence last week.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Hi guys, welcome back to Onlyfacts Season 2 podcast. I'm going to be your host. My name is Alison and I have here next to me, please introduce yourself, sir.
Hey. Hi guys, what's up? Alright, so welcome back to Onlyfacts Season 2 podcast.
Yeah.
My name is Lorento, and I'm just here chilling with the amazing Alison, and we're gonna keep getting you guys more interested in our podcast. I and Alison are going to be the host of the show. So we're looking forward to getting to know you guys, talking about different topics, and also giving you a little bit introduction about ourselves as well. Today it's just you and I trying to get to know each other.
Yeah, a little bit of getting to know each other.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's going to be interesting for the people as well and for us.
Yeah, of course. Hey, I am very much interested in getting to know you.
Yeah,
because we're going to be in this together for another couple of months.
Yeah, so, nice. So we're going to be actually starting off with some questions, just so you get to know us a little bit. I mean, a lot of people are kind of curious about who's actually, what are these hosts up to? What do they actually do? So we're going to be doing a couple of questions, asking each other what our pet peeves and stuff like that. So I'm excited. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am excited as well.
Nice.
I am ready as well. So guys, if you also have questions, you can also send your questions through the comments from our Instagram, our YouTube channels as well. Twitter and TikTok, and then we can also answer those questions. But now we're just going to give you a bit of ourselves, and then Alex is going to ask me a few questions, and I might also throw a few questions to our part as well. Yeah.
So tell me something about yourself. Tell me a little bit of yourself. What are you doing in Berlin?
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah. So before I answer that question, I wanted to tell you a very funny sentence or conversation I had with someone at the point. So they say if you ask a European, someone from France, Germany, what do you do? Someone from France or Italy specifically, what do you do? Their default, mindset shift to, what do I do for fun? But if you ask a Nigerian or an American, what do you do? The default mindset is, hey, I do this for work. So then it was given, they were giving it. So now you can see the Europeans are more into life and enjoying life. And then we from Nigeria and America, we're more into, hey, how much can I make? What can I do? What's my business title? And
you're referring to America a lot. Are you from America?
No, I'm not. I'm Nigerian. Absolutely Nigerian.
Did you grow up in America?
Born, grew up, and at some point after uni, I left. I spent a few time in the UK before I moved to Germany, but not a long time in the UK, just a short time. Okay. And then I moved to Berlin, and ever since, it's been quite lovely. So I never left.
Okay. Which tribe are you?
I am Benin.
Let me know if you want to answer that. By the way.
No. Of course, okay. It's okay. Anyone would also search for anyone as well. So so I'm from Benin. Nigeria is in the southern part of Nigeria as well. So I'm there. Best city ever, best people ever. So if you want to meet any Nigerians, if they tell you they're from Benin, absolutely amazing people. Yeah, just like myself.
I might be biased, but hey, we'll go for that. So I respect it. Yeah.
All right, sure. So tell me, so that's a lot about me. Tell me about you as well.
Well, what can I say? My name's Alison. I'm currently a travel nurse. It's something that I recently started doing. I graduated in April. And it's been a lot. It's been an emotional roller coaster, considering the fact that, you're like from a different ethnicity, you're pretty young, and it's a lot. And you're responsible for, someone's life, basically. Yeah. And it's a lot. It's a lot, but I'm enjoying it. And I've been in Berlin as well for a while now, for 5 years. And I think that's That's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah,
okay,
do a little bit of content creating on the side, a side business or whatever you call it. But
and I hear you're a model as well.
Model?
Yeah.
Model?
Yeah.
Me? No. I don't model.
I mean, hey, we were just talking about it, behind the scenes, guys. Of course, you don't see everything, but sometimes we have conversations behind the scenes. But, I did telling someone you also model as well.
No,
you don't?
I don't identify myself as a model. I don't think I would like to identify myself as a model.
Yeah.
But
you dabble between modeling.
Yeah, maybe if someone asked me to do something, like this weekend, there's going to be a fashion show happening that I was asked to model in. I said, why not? So,
guys, exactly. What's a model? You walking the runway in a fashion show, you're absolutely model then.
I mean, full time, I wouldn't say.
You wouldn't say, okay.
Are you a model?
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm primarily into finance. So I work as a financial accountant.
Okay.
And podcast is just something, because I like to have conversations with people.
Yeah.
So, I have like to side my, my personal and quiet time.
Okay.
And then when I'm social, of course, I want to have conversations. It's interesting to get to know people's opinion, people's idea.
Yeah.
It's just fascinating because you get to learn a lot.
Yeah.
You also learn, to exchange, ideas and, personal intuitions and personal views to different topics as well. So hence why I'm into podcasting. Because of that aspect of me as well. So that's it. I've been in Berlin for almost 6 years, but quite unfortunate, my German isn't so good. I'm still trying to improve it, but it's still very shitty.
That's okay.
But at least at least I'm also glad my co-host is going to will get to teach me some German as well, because she's pretty good when it comes to German. I mean, you cannot be a nurse if you cannot speak German properly.
That's the thing, but
Mula.
It costs.
Don't
I'm
worry.
joking. I got you.
No, hey, don't worry. Whatever money I'm putting in is an investment. So, so it's totally fine.
Okay.
No worries.
I got you.
Awesome. Thanks.
So tell me something that you found really different in terms of you living in Berlin. You've been here for 6 years, right? I mean, what can you say?
Not 6 years yet. Like 5 years.
5 years.
5 years and 7 months.
Enough. Yeah. Okay. Is there something that you say? Okay, wow, this is a lot for me, or this is something good about?
Yeah, for sure.
Berlin.
So let me tell you one thing, right? So anyone who studied accounting or finance, so even if we go around, to our phone and spend a lot of money, we also a lot of time think about cost of living, economic situation. We also think about efficiency when it comes to expenses as well, right? So as an accountant, I wanted to do my master's in finance and investment, so I was in the UK and then I visited Berlin once, and then I came. Honestly, it was one of the most cost efficient European cities I've seen.
Okay, fair enough.
So because one, you have a good base pay, right, better than a lot of other European cities. Not German city in this case, but European cities. But at the same time, you also have interconnected European cities. So what I mean by this is you can easily travel within Europe, right? Cost of living was, when I arrived, I don't mean now, cost of living was way cheaper than I would have paid, in London or in any other city. It was quite international as well. So I was surprised to see like a lot of people speak English.
In Berlin, you mean?
Yeah, in Berlin.
A lot of people speaking English.
Yeah, a lot of people speak English. Yeah. I mean, it might not be like a native speaker of English, but if your German is shitty, they will just try to communicate with you in English, right?
Okay.
So and then also there was so much international people. So of course in London there was it was very diverse and international, and then there was it was much more socially fun.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you get to a point where you're like, I need to consider, is it just both fun and the socio-economic aspect as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right? Yeah, and then you make a choice. So, so that was how I made a decision to continue living in Berlin. So I don't know.
Happy?
Yeah, for now, I don't know where life is going to take me on from here. But I would say for now, I'm absolutely, I'm absolutely satisfied. No, not satisfied, content at this point in time. So of course I want more, looking for more, but this is not a terrible base to start something. I would say. Yeah. So how about you? Why did you pick Berlin?
To be honest, I actually didn't want to come to Germany. I was
where were you before Germany?
The Netherlands and Belgium, and that was more or less like a different. How can someone say that? A different atmosphere for me. But I came here because I just so happened to find more opportunities here. Nothing against Germany or Germans or whatever the case is, but
I totally understand.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable here. I would say I have settled, but I'm not really comfortable because there's just too much going on in Berlin.
So when you say
Sodom
too much,
and Gomorrah.
So when you say too much, so when you say so Sodom and Gomorrah had a lot of things going on. There was thievery. There was a lot of crime. There was a lot of sex, a lot of prostitution, a lot of
and in Berlin
illegal things. But in Berlin, I wouldn't say there's a lot of crime. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say there's a lot. So of course there's crime everywhere. So I wouldn't say a lot, right? Of course, when it comes to people who do sexual weird activities, of course there's a lot. But
that's why it's called the little Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, I want to understand how you get to that preposition that is Sodom and Gomorrah.
I hope eventually we're going to get to speak about all of these specific topics. It's unfortunate that I'm a host. I'm going to be having to talk about this with the guests, but from personal experiences, just the dating life, just the crime. I experienced theft last week. I experienced violence last week.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. Don't worry. We're in a therapy session, but
we're having heart-to-heart conversation now. I want to get to know you more.
Yeah, and things I've seen. I mean, I respect whatever people decide to do, whatever. But it's just really, there's just a lot. Berlin is a lot, and I think maybe you don't experience it because I don't know what your social life is like. But my social life is kind of more or less like not out there, but it's out there, and I do experience a lot of things, and I've seen a lot of things, and it's more or less like maybe I should move to like a little town in Dresden or something.
Yeah.
Do you have any pet peeves that drive you crazy?
That's a difficult one, actually. Interesting. So right now, from the top of my head, I can't find any from the top of my head, but I just don't like being amongst too much weirdness, I would say. So when I say weirdness, it can be from just
from
people being too generally like weird, with their vibes. So the thing is, I cannot pinpoint right now what I need to say, but I would say just weird vibes.
Interesting. Can I tell you one of mine?
Of course, if
my
it goes both ways,
my biggest pet peeve is when people jaywalk. When you're walking in the street and then people are walking in front of you, or people are walking on the left side instead of the right side. That irritates me to the core.
I see why you decided to be, to come to Germany.
Because everything has to be.
Yeah, because no one likes jaywalkers in Germany. So
that's most interesting.
Yeah, so for sure, I can say it. So tell me, what's been one of your exciting moments in Berlin? One of your exciting moments in Berlin.
I would say graduating from nursing school.
Oh,
that's probably
nice.
The biggest achievement because
amazing.
Honestly speaking, I never thought I would have achieved something so huge because obviously you have people doubting you in every places. But big up to you haters. Anyways, that's probably the biggest thing that I could say. That's my biggest highlight.
Awesome. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. What could we also ask? Maybe what is the weirdest job that you've ever had? Actually,
weirdest job. So for me, honestly, I wouldn't say I have. I wouldn't say I have any weird job I've ever had, because if I would, like regular jobs people do, from me working as an accountant in finance to also, being a waiter, to also, working in KFC as well. So I wouldn't say about any weird jobs, because all of them are, basically regular jobs.
Respected.
Regular jobs. So fortunately, I don't think about a weird job.
Then you're lucky.
Yeah, that's it about not having so much, not having to do any weird job so far. But I think I would like to ask though, what has been, how do you handle, negativity and rejection, basically, generally?
I don't know how to handle it.
You don't know how to handle it?
I don't know how to handle it.
Is there anything you do, to get, get past it? You cry?
I cry. But I don't cry in front of people, but I cry at home. I just, sometimes in life, being rejected or being criticized it's just hard to take in. But I feel like living in Germany, people have taught me how to become a bit more tough and a little bit more, so I've become more macho. So whenever people criticize me, I now know how to handle it. It's still a bit difficult, but man, we still shed a few tears here and there.
Cool. So cool.
Yeah. Tell me something. Do you have like a bucket list anything that you want to achieve? Traveling, anything along those cases?
So one thing I want to do so badly is going skydiving, because I know other things I can achieve them with time, but going skydiving is one thing I always wanted to do. So yeah, exactly.
I actually wanted to do it in Dubai, but I was just like, what? It cost like I think about 600 euros. I was like, nah, I don't have the money for that. Right. But then I think that is something that everyone should do before they leave this earth.
So do you know what? We can make it one of our team events.
Yeah.
And everyone has to go skydiving.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
That's absolutely brilliant.
Are you up for that?
I'm absolutely up for it. So guys, don't worry. Now we're making a promise. At some point, one of our episodes is going to be everyone, the host, the crew members, everyone behind the scene. We would all go skydiving, and we'll, keep a well-documented pictures and videos of everyone's reaction. So, don't be surprised when you see some of our amazing backend staff, people like Buki and Chris, being
doing some skydiving stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyways, to wrap things up, it was so lovely getting to be on the show with you.
My pleasure.
You as my co-host. So I'm excited for the next episode that we're going to be having.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have two of my favorite people, Ayo and Divine from Street Facts. Yeah. They're going to be talking about what happens on the streets and whatever opinions they get from people.
Yeah, sure.
Could you explain to me what Street Facts is about?
Yeah, sure, of course. So guys, the good thing is, we're bringing and expanding the, our family, and we're trying to make it much more entertaining for our audience out there. And then we're going to the street. So that's why we also develop a sister channel called Street Facts, which is being handled by Ayo and Divine. So basically, what you do, guys, whatever fact we're talking about here, whatever topic we're talking about here, they go to the street and ask people their opinion, thoughts, and their perspective on those topics. Yeah. So now you have way more conversation into with different people, a lot of people. And luckily, we can as well invite one of those guests to come to appear on the Onlyfacts podcast and have a deeper conversation with them as well.
Awesome.
So it's an exciting season 2, and it's going to be way more interesting and elaborate and deeper and fascinating than season 1. So there's always a level to things, and this is the next level.
Oh, awesome. Guys, thank you so much for taking your time to actually listen to us. We appreciate it. So please don't forget to actually subscribe, leave a comment, and just we're open for criticism. Please let us know. Yeah. So from me and my colleague, we are going to sign out. Peace out.